All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for another live stream. And it's a big one today, guys. It's a big one. It's been a minute since I've done a live stream. Apologies. Been going through a lot of stuff lately, moving around, and just other stuff that's been going on in my life. But we're back 1 week to go until season 6 comes out, which is crazy to think because just over a year ago we were kind of in limbo with everything related to season 6 with the strikes going on. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know when season 6 was going to happen. We did know it was going to happen at some point, but the whole timeline was misconstrued because they were in the writers' room at some point last year, but it had to get put on pause until the writers and then later the actors got a fair deal. But we're here now. It's all led up to this point. We got 75 people in here already. Let's go. What is up, everybody? Cobra Kai season 6. All right, Cobra Kai season 6 is here, guys. It's right here in the chat. Let's go. What's going on? Ghost Fixture, how's it going? Things are going pretty good, man. It's been a crazy first 7 months of the year, but it's been a good one. It's been a good one. It's good to see you guys again. NASA Kane's fan in the house, my boy John, channel member. Channel memberships are available. Good to see you, my man. DJ Club Rules, congratulations on being a part of season 6 strike. Can't wait to watch you on screen. It's very minimal. I'm only on screen for, I guess if you look hard enough, maybe like 10, 15 seconds. But I am there. Lo and behold. But yeah, that's also what I'm going to be talking about a little bit in this stream. Not specifics, obviously can't talk about spoilers, but we'll be talking about briefly my experience being on an actual set, on a Netflix set, and more importantly, on the Cobra Kai set, which was so surreal. It was a crazy experience. Darth Prodigy, hello. What's going on? Cobra Kai Galaxy. Steve, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Don't think I've seen you here before. I could be wrong, but welcome or welcome back. Venero's here. Our fellow Cody is here. What is up? Cobra Kai World, what is up? Matt, good to see you, my bro. Cobra Kai Rapper, how's it going? Bryce Productions. We even got Hawk in here, man. We got Cobra Kai season 6 here and Hawk. What's up, Forever 97? 97 was a good year right before I came into the world. Good stuff. It really did, Steve. It did drag at some points. There was a big lull like last summer all the way leading up until I think September, but we made it, guys. We made it. Benoit is here from Belgium. Good to see you, Benoit. I know I've seen you here many times before. Good to see you again. But I did not know you were from Belgium. That is super cool. And we got the classic, the most badass name for a channel, Silver Slytherin Kai. They should really hype this season up. I think they've been doing a pretty good job. We've been getting something every day for like the past week or two. I think they've been doing pretty good. I think they've learned their lesson from season 5. I mean, it makes sense because it's the last season. They got to go balls to the wall with this marketing, man. So I think they're doing a pretty good job. What do you guys think about the marketing campaign this year for season 6? I think it's been pretty good. Daniel San, good to see you, bro. So, okay, I guess I'll start with this. And I'll keep going through the chat. I'll try and catch up. But my experience, so I applied to be an extra, just like, well, I was going to wait to like publicly post that picture of the show until the season came out. But during the season 6 press tour, they posted some clips, and my clip just so happened of all the clips just happened to be posted, which was pretty cool. So I was able to share it a little bit early and talk about it a little bit early here on the channel. So I applied to be an extra with the agency that they use, the casting agency for extras, Cab Castings. They're a little hit and miss as a company. I know some people who have had some bad experiences. I know some people who have had some decent experiences. Thankfully for me, I actually had a pretty decent experience. And I was able to actually be an extra, not once, but twice. The second time is in part 2, episode 10. But the role I had for part 1 is definitely a lot more memorable because you can see me more, and I think it was my first time being on the set, so that one will always have a special place for me. So I definitely like this experience the most. But I'm gonna be an episode. So applied like everyone else. I didn't get any special treatment, which is good. And then I got selected. They just needed high school students. They needed a bunch of them for the high school scene that I was in for West Valley High. I do have a photo of me with in front of the West Valley High logo. That's super cool. That I can't wait to post at a later time, probably right after the season comes out. I had to shave all this crap off. I had to shave the beard. I had to look like an actual high school student. And without my beard, I still look like I'm 17, 18 in that range, even though I'm 26. 26. Um, so it was pretty, yeah, it was pretty awesome. So pretty much we go in, I got the rundown. I see all the West Valley High. They deck out the college that they film at to make it look like an actual high school, which it is almost essentially is. It's a college, but they may do a good job like dolling it up, making sure it looks like a high school. So and then we get put in holding until the main cast arrives, and the first thing that I saw was Hawk Jacob Bertrand arrive on set with his American flag mohawk. Seeing that for the first time, and this was back in February, mind you. So seeing that for the first time and having to be hush about it was so hard because I know there's a lot of mixed opinions about the mohawk, but it was pretty badass to see that for the first time, especially when no one else has seen it. So, and then once we were finally done with holding and the main cast was there, the only main cast that was there was pretty much the core kids. So Miguel, Robbie, Tori, Sam, Dimitri, Hawk, and then Griffin. So Anthony, Devin, and Kenny. So the main core of students was there. I believe that was everybody. Yeah. For the main cast, that was everybody. There was no adults. There was no Johnny, Daniel, Chosen, Crease, or anything. It was just the main younger cast, which is pretty cool because there was a fair few that I hadn't met. So we get pulled out of holding and stuff, and we get placed for the scene in like the hallways and like near the lockers and stuff. And I got so blessed with where I was placed because I was placed right next to Jacob and Gianni, who play Hawk and Dimitri, and I had the chance to chop it up with them and talk to them in between takes, which was so cool. They're literally like they're called the Binary Brothers for a reason, and they're like brothers in real life. They are just such good friends, and they're so welcoming, even to just me, who's an extra. I didn't bring up my channel or anything because I don't like to really promote that and try and like brag about it either. So they just treated me like almost an equal, even though we're far from that. They're main cast, and I'm just an extra who's only there for a day. So I got to talk with them a lot, and with the scene so it's kind of like a interesting shot. I don't even know if they've done it many times before in Cobra Kai. So they bring in Mary, Tanner, Sholo, and Peyton from the outside coming into the hallway, and then it pans. It doesn't cut or anything. It pans to Hawk and Dimitri walking through the hallway, and then pretty much as they start walking, the set or one of the directors was like, I think he was the director for the extras. He was motioning me to start walking as they shortly, like a second or two after they start walking. So you'll see me linger behind them as they're walking for a little bit until there's just a ton of people in the background. So you can pretty much see me for like, I would say, a solid. Once you see me on screen, you'll see me for like 10 to 15 seconds as I'm like lingering in the background. I'm blurred out, of course, because the camera's focused on the characters of Hawk and Dimitri. But it was I'm in clear shot for a solid like 3 seconds, so it's just pretty cool to see. You know, like I started a massive fan of the Karate Kid when I was 5 years old. Did karate and everything. I was obsessed, and I still now Cobra Kai reignited that flame, and I started being a fan of the show from day one. Literally the day after it came out, I started watching it, and I never would have thought that eventually I would be in this show in the final season and be a small, very minute part, but still a part nonetheless of this legacy. And that just, I know being an extra isn't one of the biggest things for people, but for me and for this show, it meant everything. So it was just one of the coolest experiences of my life. I'll be able to carry it all on with me forever, and it is forever. It's going to exist forever on Netflix and on a DVD when season 6 comes out on DVD. It's like it's immortalized. I'm forever going to be a part of Cobra Kai the series, which is one of the coolest things. Like no one can take it away from me. That can never be changed. And that's why I was so like I was kind of iffy if I ever wanted to be a part of the show, but like once season 6 came out and it started hitting me that the show is ending, I was like, I got to try like heck to be an extra. And that's a great part about having a friend that lives in Atlanta. Shout out to RJ, one of my best friends who let me stay with him while I was down there. This was actually when I was visiting him for Atlanta Comic Con. So we went to the convention, made a whole nice week out of it with Shamoon and stuff. So it just couldn't have worked out more perfectly because I got to do my stuff as an extra and then go to the Comic Con to meet Peyton, Gianni, and Jacob afterwards the next day. So, and Jacob actually remembered me briefly. He was like, "Oh yeah, you're the guy from the water fountain," because we started the scene right at the water fountain in high school. So that's pretty much the gist of my experience without giving away details. Um, I did in between takes. I did give Sholo a fist bump. I dapped up um, Dallas Kenny during takes too. So I got to have some cool brief interactions with them guys. It was cool to see, Mary, Peyton, and Peyton up close again. This was actually my first time in person seeing Tanner. So it was really cool to see him. Such a cool dude. And it was just a great scene too. Nice, cool little high school scene. Definitely has a lot of like big stuff going on in it. And yeah, I'm just glad it didn't get cut. I'm glad I didn't get like cropped out somehow. So it was perfect. It was everything that I could have asked for being like a small part in the show. But yeah, that was my experience. So now I'm gonna catch up on the chat and we can talk some season 6 and what you guys are excited about, and we'll go from there. Thank you, Alchronics. I appreciate it. Yeah, and you guys can feel free to ask me any questions about like my experience. Obviously, no spoilers. Oh damn, we got 123 people in here. Let's go, guys. Appreciate it. So Rash, my good buddy Rash says, Cody, well, how did it feel on day one set when you arrived? The feeling? It was a lot of butterflies. I wasn't nervous because I'm an extra. The spotlight isn't on me. The scene isn't on me. Obviously, I got to go do my job. I got a job to do because I got paid for it and they needed me for it. But it was it didn't feel like work. It was a lot of waiting around, yeah, but I got a lot of butterflies and it was just so cool because I'd never been on a professional set before, and especially a set with the magnitude of Netflix carrying the IP of Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid franchise and Miyagi-verse. It was so cool just to see a lot of people that I've grown to know online and see them in person. Like Phoebe French, for example, who's like an often reoccurring extra in the show starting from season 4 and then in season 5 and now 6. It was so cool to meet her in person and just chop it up with her for a few minutes and stuff. And just something like none of the big three were there for my visit on set for as an extra this time. But my second time around, there was a certain someone there that I'll talk about later down the line that I can't talk about now. So I will say this: my experience as an extra was better this time around. My experience overall as a whole, my second time around, was so much better. It was so good. Like you won't be able to see me that much, I don't think, during my second time in part 2. I don't think you'll be able to see me that well. You might not even be able to pick me out. It'll be harder, but I guess we'll have to wait and see until it shows up on screen. But yeah, a lot of butterflies being on set for the first time. And it was super cool to see um, these professionals at work doing what they loved and doing what they do so well. So, oh, thanks, Colt, man. I will keep them up for sure. I haven't stopped. It's been 3 years. I have no signs of stopping right now. Oh, dang, I have a lot to catch up on this chat. My bad, guys. I was rambling for a bit. Clifford, good to see you again, my man. Hope you're hyped for season 6. Strike the like, strike the sub. Yes, sir, baby. You heard Silver Slither and Kai. Croft, good to see you, man. Israel. It depends what set you're talking about. It depends which one, because obviously the dojo, like the Cobra Kai dojo that we see from seasons 1 through 4, there obviously isn't any Cobra Kai signs or anything on the building, but you can still visit the building. That information is, I don't know the exact location of it, but you can look it up online. It's really easy to find. I've been there twice, and it's a pretty surreal experience, man. Especially for like the first season, you gotta go to it. If you're ever in Atlanta, you gotta visit that original dojo from seasons 1 through 4. It's awesome. Steven Clipper, what is up? My good friend Rodney, good to see you, man. What's up, Sonic? All right. Who are you in Cobra Kai? I am background, or actually, no, I'm Mike Barnes' son. It was later revealed I'm Mike Barnes' son. I'm just kidding. I'm just a background extra high school student. How episodes? I was only in 2 episodes, or part 1. I was only in 1 episode, just for one scene. Israel, you're in New Hampshire too? I didn't know that, because I'm in New Hampshire right now. I wish I did. But I don't. You got to be part of the SAG after a union and stuff, and you got to pay to be in that. I think. Nah, I'm not qualified to have a speaking role. Got some UK love over here from James. Good to see it. I don't know. I don't think they've released any promos on the same day. I would say no. Yeah, I wonder what else, because you would think, because they're probably going to release something every day leading up to July 18th. So I would say they're definitely going to release those on 2 separate days. Those days are covered. So we have about a week left. So about 6 days to release stuff. So I wonder what those other 4 days are going to be. Oh, probably more clips. I would say they're going to definitely release at least 2 more clips from season 6. That Mike Barnes teaser was cool. It was cool. I loved seeing that. We've gotten Mike Barnes, aka Sean Kanan, on the channel twice now. We'll probably get him again for at least one last go around for season 6 for sure. Yeah, I get what you mean. Some things are better left unsaid and waiting for the season to come out. What's up, Underground? Thanks for coming by, man. I did see Devin. Devin's was good. I did like Devin. You guys know what my least favorite one was, though. If you don't, got to do your research on my channel. You should know what my favorite one was. Sensei Lawrence. Danny! Hope the snow bunnies are treating you well, my friend. I have not seen part 2. So yeah, if you get the cat's out of the bag, I have seen part 1, guys. So, and I'm kind of regretting it. I saw it on like mid-June. So yeah, right. It was a day before. So June 17th, I think I saw it. So I saw it really early, and it's been a tough month getting through it because I can't make any more theories really on it. So I am hesitant on I probably won't get screeners for second or third parts because it's just too tough. And I love, because I got screeners for season 5 too, and that was tough as well. And I just remember how hyped I was, the countdown for season 4, and I want that back again. So Love the hat, bro. Yeah, man. Coors Banquet, baby. I love this hat too. It's so comfortable. And it's a badass beer. Actually, you know what? That calls for something. It's time, baby. Coors Banquets. Thank you for reminding me, Hawk. Time for the flip. Oh, that was a good one. All right. We are beard up and ready to go. Oh boy, we got some trolls in here, per usual. I guess it's to be expected with this guy. All right. So my role, I can. So it says my role was a nondescript fighter for the Sakai Taikai. I'm not in the gi or anything, but that's just what my role said. Um, I'm just in like dressier clothes. That's all. They're still around a little over a half hour. There's nothing, no episode under 30 minutes. They the final episode is longer, like the finales usually are. Um, I think so. I'm right around 6 feet. I don't think any of the cast, maybe Gianni, I think is a couple inches on me in height. So everyone except Gianni, I'm a little taller than. Cobra Kai Zone, what's up? 1 week. Congrats on 30K. Yes, since I've done a live stream last, we have hit 30K, guys. That is nuts. That's crazy. Exactly, Rodney. That's it's pretty crazy to think about that. I mean, I know I don't have a character name or nothing or even any lines. I'm on screen for a total of maybe 15, 20 seconds, but I'll take it, man, because whenever I rewatch the show and I rewatch that scene, I'm just gonna smile ear to ear. And it'll be something to show my kids, grandkids in the future, like, look, your grandfather was a big movie star back in the day, and stuff like that. Whenever I open up my dojo in the future, I'll be wearing that like a badge of honor. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the new mohawk. I get it. So pretty much the blue part of the red, white, and blue mohawk is Jacob's real hair. The red and white is a prosthetic. It's not real. That's probably why it looks not as good as people want it to be. Hey, Clifford Favors, thank you for the $5, man. Cheers. Appreciate you. I'm not asking for spoilers, but as an extra, was it hard to keep a straight face? Previous seasons had a lot of comical scenes. Well, thankfully, there was no comedy really. It was pretty like generalistic dialogue and like concerning dialogue, mostly serious stuff. So nothing to make me laugh. I actually did better than I thought because obviously you can get a little starstruck as a fan, but I've seen these guys enough times in person that I've gotten those jitters out of me, and it helped that I was able to talk to Jacob and Gianni and get those butterflies out before the scene was actually shot. And I think, not to toot my own horn, but I think I did pretty good because I looked like I was actually talking and making sensible dialogue, and I in my scene, I did the cues like a natural high school student would, and I think I did pretty good. You guys will have to be the judge, though. No, it was just the high school and the nondescript fighter one that I did. Those are the only ones that I was able to do. If I was in Atlanta, I would have done way more. Trust me. Thanks, Israel, man. I appreciate that. So pretty much, Finn, the girl I was talking to, I was saying actual words, but in like a really hushed tone. Like I was like borderline whispering, so she could hear what I was saying, but I had to keep it down so it didn't interfere with Jacob and Gianni's dialogue. but I was saying actual words to her just really, really quietly because I didn't want it to be just sort of like I was just flapping my gums. I wanted it to be like more authentic. So, hey, Peter's here, Cobra Kai companion. What's up, my man? Good to see you. We are doing a collab podcast soon on Peter's podcast, Cobra Kai companion. Stay tuned for that and check it out. Peter will keep you up to date on all the latest for season 6 as well. What's up, Alex? It depends. I think I was, yeah, might have been. There was that week in February I wasn't as active. So that might explain it. That's the $1,000,000 question, AB. If the second part is the Sakai Taikai, I have no idea what the third part's going to bring. Probably a lot of aftermath stuff. I am the one with the backpack, the bright blue backpack. You can't miss me. I was tempted to just be like, yeah, excuse me, just walk in between all the students. Yeah, I'm still here in the back. That's me. Yeah, I'm just lucky that I was picked, to be honest. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how many people applied, but I was just pretty fortunate enough to get selected. It helped that I got a buddy down there too. Gian, my good friend, the All Valley is here. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, so actually, I sweep Miguel's leg and I throw a flying elbow to his teeth, and the school fight part 2 breaks out pretty much. I start the second school fight in the show. And funny enough, Miguel doesn't get kicked off a balcony. I kick Sam off the balcony. It's pretty crazy. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine if I was like my first time on set? They're just like, yeah, we're actually doing a fight scene. You're gonna be in it, and you're gonna start the fight. Oh man, I'd be screwed, man. Yeah, I would assume they're still in post. Well, they're done filming everything. I would assume they haven't even started post production on part 3 yet. Maybe working out some stuff, but their main focus is now part 2 because they got to prepare for that to release on Thanksgiving. I'm actually not under an NDA for my extra scene. I'm actually not. Tanner looked badass as ever, man. Especially when he's got that Robbie Keane look. He always brings it. Part 1 is badass. It is indeed badass. It's classic Cobra Kai with some new elements in it that make it feel different from any other season. Episode 5 is one of my favorites episodes of the whole series. I have not seen part 2. It's probably not even done. No, it's because if they did that, then you'd have thousands upon thousands of people on the credits. You only really get your name on the credits if you have like a minor speaking role, I would say. And I don't even have like a profile on IMDb, so because like acting isn't something that I'm necessarily going to pursue going forward. This was only like a one-time thing that I wanted to do because I'm a massive fan of the show and I really wanted to be a part of the final season. So this was, unless there's a Spider-Man 4 that gets announced, maybe I would consider coming out of my retirement. But as of right now, my acting career is officially over. Oh, thanks for asking the question, Rash. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, no NDA signed for being an extra. No NDA signed. We really are, Justin. Got Deadpool and Wolverine coming out a week or two after season 6. The Boys finale is next week, the same night that, or the same day that season 6 comes out. It's gonna be crazy, man. Yes, it was, Venero. It was indeed. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see the photo of it. RJ, my boy. Good to see you, broski. Much love. This is my ATL goat right here. Shout out to RJ. What's up, Lewis? Well, you're gonna be disappointed because it sucks. I'm kidding. Season 6, part 1 is the furthest thing away from a season that sucks. Not a bad theory. Not a bad theory at all. I would love to see Terry, Thomas Ian Griffith come back. Such a great villain and great character, and just great dude too. My boy Frank the Tank is here. My brother, what's happened? 7 days till the beginning of the end. I know, as bittersweet as it is, man, you are correct. Crazy. What are you guys doing to anticipate waiting for the season? What are you guys planning to do for when it drops? Are you gonna wake up at wherever you live, like 3 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, 12 a.m. if you're on the West Coast, and just binge the whole thing? Thankfully, it's not as going to be as crazy as a traditional 10 episode season where you're going to have to spend 5.5 ish hours watching it. This time it's only like, cause it's only 5 episodes. It's like 3 hours and change, maybe. Yep, Cobra Kai World guessed it. My least favorite promo so far is La Poso. Bum ass. No, I'm kidding. Sort of. Yeah, I gotta watch the episode of The Boys that released today. Other than that, I'm caught up. Thank you, Jedi Joey. I appreciate it, my man. I said this earlier on in the stream, but Mike Barnes Jr. CKN Cobra Kai Nation. What's up, Shimoon? Thanks for coming in, bro. We got to watch The Boys episode after this. NASA Canes, thank you for the $10, man. Israel Huarbe. Freddie Fernandez was a waiter in the original Beverly Hills Cop film. He approved in the banana. Ooh, I haven't watched the original Beverly Hills Cop in a long time. When I do rewatch it, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for that. He was a waiter, so he was like a background waiter then. Obviously, a lot of times when you watch movies, unless you like seen it a million times, you don't really pay attention to the background people. But I'm gonna have to keep my eyes out because it's been a while since I've seen that movie. I can't say, Steve. I'm sorry. I cannot. For tournament, cannot. I appreciate that, Dominic. I try to make videos that I would like watching, that I think people would like watching. If I don't think I would like it or you guys would like it, then I don't bother. If I don't think at least one person can get something out of it, then I don't bother. 150 people in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Thanks for stopping by, Rodney, man. I appreciate all your love and support and always being here, man. Good to see you as always. I love that picture. The more you're around, the more you're going to find out. Oh, thanks, Peter. Yeah, I try my best. I mean, I'm no actor. I didn't go to school for any of this. I don't have any special training. I just did what I thought was the most natural. I'm like, okay, I'm back in high school. I'm talking to this girl. Um, we're back at school. This is like fresh into the new year. I'm gonna ask her how her summer's going. Treat her like a friend. But yeah, I was actually talking, but just in a lower register. Unfortunately, didn't get to meet Tanner. We will. He keeps ducking me, man. I mean, he was there in plain sight, but as an extra, it's kind of like the common courtesy not to just go up and talk to the main cast and like engage that much because it's not professional to do that because you're there as an extra. You're like you're there to do a job, not be a fan and fan out. You're getting paid to do this. So like I wasn't gonna just walk up to him while he needs to concentrate on his scene, remember his lines, remember the motions he's got to do to make it look legit. So the only interactions I had with the cast was, like I said, in passing, gave Sholo a fist bump, dapped Dallas up, said, "What's up, man? Good to see you." And then the only time I did talk to the actual cast was when we were in between takes, me, Gianni, and Jacob, and we just chopped it up and talked for a little bit in between takes because they were messing around and just talking like casually, anyways. So they were already dialed in. I was just like adding to their conversation. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So I think um I believe the new song, I am spacing on the name of the song, the new awesome, let me check. The new awesome song that came out that was teased officially comes out tomorrow. Heart of the Cobra. That's what it's called. Heart of the Cobra. If you guys haven't heard it, I'm going to put a link to that in the chat actually right now for your convenience because it is one of, if not the most badass songs we've ever heard in the show. So there you guys go if you want to hear the first soundtrack for season 6. It is awesome. It does not get more better than that. But it comes out officially on Apple Music and streaming platforms tomorrow. I think Peter at Cobra Kai Companion shared that the full part 1 soundtrack will be coming out July 19th, so day after the release date, which is awesome because I know in the past seasons it released like a few days after, maybe even a week after the other seasons came out, which is good. What's up, Jake? Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. And yes, Israel, that is a Coors Banquet that I am drinking. If you go back and watch the replay, you'll see me flicking the cap like Johnny Lawrence. I've gotten pretty good at it, I will say. I'm wherever Johnny's at, to be honest. So among those choices, I would say Eagle Fang. I'm a Johnny Lawrence fanboy to a T. Miyagi Mamba. Ooh, I like that name, dude. You're mixing like the Karate Kid and Kobe Bryant. I love that. Cody, you're badass. You are too. I saw on Instagram you're learning Taekwondo. What style? WTF or ATA? I'm a 4th degree master in the art. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So I only was training in Taekwondo very briefly. It was ITF. So it wasn't, it was just where I was living at the time. It was kind of a McDojo, if you know what that means, then you know. So I wasn't getting a whole lot out of those classes. I do love the art of Taekwondo. I think it's awesome. I think the kicks are amazing because kicks are my favorite part of martial arts, but I unfortunately had to move, so I stopped going there because um, in where I was living, Quincy, Massachusetts, it's a very Korean dominated city slash town. So there was a lot of Taekwondo schools, and I really wanted to continue my martial arts training. And that was it was within walking distance, got good reviews, but there's too many kids running around when it was supposed to be adult classes, so I wasn't really getting a lot out of the lessons. But I'm back where I was originally training before, doing Shaolin Kempo, which I'm so glad about because I love that style. It's practically MMA, even though it's like traditionally karate. So I'm back in that dojo. It's a lot more intimate classes, smaller class sizes, which is amazing. So I'm super glad about that. I actually just came from class before I started this live stream, so it was good to get a nice workout in before crushing some beers. I hope I have another one in there. It's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy season, man. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy, how many counts you got, man? Sheesh. Heart of the Cobra is such a good song, man. Such a good song. I unfortunately cannot say, Dominic. I apologize. I know a little too much about part two. Not a lot, but a little bit. Max, why? Just be patient. They're not changing it for you, man. Yeah, I know, right? We're not Sam haters over here, though. But yeah, the Sam haters. Some people need to chill with the Mary hate that I've been seeing lately on TikTok. '09 Dodge Challenger or 93 Caravan. I've pretty much met all of the main cast except for Tanner, to be honest. And if you want to count UG as a main cast member, I would, but I haven't met UG unfortunately either. But everyone except them two. I gotta Steel City Comic Con, man. I'm thinking about going. Peter, I know I told you I was 50-50 on it, but I might go, man. I might go because those are the two last people I need to meet in the cast. Everyone else I've checked off at least a couple times by now. To be honest, compared to the season 3 and the previous seasons, not really. I don't know what it is. I don't really like this season that much. It's been kind of just meh. I've loved the Homelander stuff with Ryan. That's always a treat, and my eyes are always like hyper fixated on that. But I don't know. There's got to be something good happening in this finale, man, or else I think this season kind of is eh. I like Homelander, to be honest. Obviously, he's a bad guy, but I think he's an amazing character. He's a great character. My eyes are always like in shock when he's on screen. Like I'm hyper focused, like I said. I don't think so. I also don't think Netflix gives Cobra Kai a lot of budget for that type of stuff. I think Barrett does an exceptional job at portraying the young Kreese. Is it going to be perfect in terms of his looks? No, but he crushes it in terms of the martial arts and his performance as a Kreese. So I don't think they need to do that. Could they for maybe a scene? Maybe. Andreas, man, if you don't know by now, you should. Take a guess. We'll see if you can get it right. If you've been a part of my channel for even a week, you should know what my favorite character is. Thank you for the 199 Cobra Kai Never Dies 11. Can't wait for more Cobra Kai action next week. You said it, man. We still got another week left of Cobra Kai reveals and teases. Can't wait. This is the best time to be a Cobra Kai fan, the lead up to a new season. And we get to do it 2 more times after this. That's awesome. And see, Max, that's another reason why releasing it in separate parts is a whole lot better than just all at once. Because we get to relive this 2 more times. Just got to be a little patient. Yeah, I got to check it out then. I got to check it out. You better get started on that, man. It's going to come quick unless you plan to binge like a season in a night or something. Yeah, I thought Devin's promo was good. I do love the character of Devin. Una does a killer job. My stage name is Mike Barnes Jr. It's Mike Barnes Jr., man. My favorite Cobra Kai promo is Johnny. It's just so funny. He's just such a badass in it. Close second is Robbie. I'm trying not to let my favorite character biases get in the way, but I think those are the best ones. So I do talent acquisition recruitment for biotech companies. So I pretty much help recruit scientists to cure cancer, to help try and cure cancer and do like therapies to try and help people with cancer. And it's a pretty rewarding job. Not one I love, but it pays the bills, and I it's one of those feel good jobs. You feel like you're making a difference in the world. And I also do obviously YouTube is like a side gig for me. I think Shola released this. There's a fight at least one fight in an episode, every episode, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, guys, check out that check out check out this song if you haven't already. Let me know what you think. Yes, Heart of the Cobra, baby. Don't you forget it. Oh, dang, John. Thank you for the $5 again, man. Oh, did you donate the same comment again, man? Ah, well, thank you, John. I already read your comment, but thank you. I know, right? It literally sounds like it's straight from the 80s. It's got so much good stuff. It's got your classic 80s rock guitar. It's got the wind flutes. It's awesome. Let's go, baby. Can't wait. Really trying to get back to my martial arts training, but first I have to lose weight and get rid of thigh fats. Honestly, man, Adam, you can get back into it. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. I know might be like difficult with that type of thing, but you don't have to wait, man. But I respect you wanting to get in the gym and get that stuff off. But you should absolutely get back into martial arts training. It's one of the best decisions I've made for my life, um, in so many ways. But I'm proud of you, man. Get back in that dojo and get back to kicking ass, dude. You got this. If you need any advice, hit me up. I'm no expert, but I'm always happy to help and offer my insight. Yeah, I know there's a troll, Terrell. I know there's a troll. I know exactly who it is, and he's a real pain in the ass. I did watch part one early, Alex. Yes, I did. Exactly, Brady. They deserve no mercy. They show no mercy. We show them no mercy. It's a good question. We will wait and see. It's really dependent on what the big three have in store for like spinoffs and stuff. Because obviously I'm going to be covering those when they come out. But it might be more pop culture stuff that I like because you guys know I'm a big fan of Spider Man. We got big movie coming out. Hopefully we get some news soon. I know RJ's been really waiting for some Spider Man 4 news, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Ooh, I can't talk about that yet, John. I'm sorry. Um, at this point, I can't really say. I guess no, because yeah, each part is supposed to be like their mini seasons, which it absolutely feels like that. But I would say no, just because it's only 5 episodes. I can only probably make that determination once part three is come and gone. That's why, for the most part, I stay off TikTok, dude. It's trash over there, man. There's so much weirdos. I literally only log on to there to use the filters for my Cobra Kai games that I play on the channel for my shorts and stuff. I post it on there and take the video and post it on YouTube and Instagram, and that's the extent of it. I don't stay on there very long. I like YouTube Shorts way better. It's way better. That's why I kind of hope TikTok goes away. I hope they don't sell it so it gets banned, to be honest. Lightning McQueen and Tomater, baby. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Love the name, by the way. I know, dude. I am tempted to go. I really am tempted to go. If I got some stuff going on next week, if my funds, it depends on how that week goes. If my funds are in good shape, then I'll definitely consider going. It's like a 9-hour drive, but I would make the drive. Define connections. I mean, I know them. I talk to them from time to time, but I don't know about connections. I mean, if I ask them a question, they usually get back to me and answer me, and they know me. But I don't know. Depends what you mean by connections. Oh, dude, Soldier Boy is so good. I hope he comes back. I know you're hoping that too, CKW. Because he's a freaking such a bet. He's like the Johnny Lawrence of the show. So that's why I like him so much. He's just such a badass. What are your doubts when the season comes out? What do you mean? Like, be more specific. You got it, Devrat. You got it. Ooh, I hope so. I do think Butcher's going to die by the end of the series, though. Sean Payne is back in Cobra Kai season 6. Yes, he is. Yeah, guys, spoiler. Yaya, she's sweeping everyone's legs, taking their Pepto, dumping it on their head. That's how she wins. Watch out for the Yaya. I win it. I defeat Yaya in the finals. No, to be honest, I see them exactly the same. Nothing's really changed. They're just these actors are so in tune with their characters that they are just true professionals. They know what to do. They are good at what they do. That's why they're these big actors. We might even get one for one of them tomorrow. We'll get a clip or one of the promos for Miguel and Tori tomorrow. I'm probably leaning a little bit more towards a clip tomorrow. I think we'll get a new clip. Probably right around noontime Eastern time. With your hair growing out, you kind of do look like Johnny now. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I don't like to say I do, but if you guys are gonna say it, then I'm not gonna deny it. So, yeah, I've been growing my hair out. When it grows out like this, and I wear a hat a lot, and out of the shower, it curls a lot too. So, like you see, I get the head going on right now, but yeah, I'm growing my hair out a little bit. I'm due for a trim. I'm gonna get a little trim, but I do like my hair this length. Thanks, Nicholas. Yeah, Johnny's was the best promo. I got paid a whopping $90 for the day. I'm rich. So worth it. I didn't do it for the money though. It will be Lightning McQueen. Don't you worry. I cannot. Sorry, guys. This is another thing I cannot reveal at this time. When season 6 comes out, I can't reveal what I'm doing, where I'll be. You'll find out on the day. You'll find out on the day. Sorry, sorry. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you. Them damn Cowboys, John. Them damn Cowboys. Oh, I didn't know that, Lightning McQueen. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you and me and your dad are good friends, man. Thanks for popping in the stream. That's awesome. Did he name you after Daniel LaRusso? I gotta ask. Good to meet you though, Daniel. I'm glad you're here, dude. Hope you're looking forward to season 6. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Give your best to your pops for me. He's a good man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I pretty much said exactly what Frank said. Absolutely. The channel's not going anywhere. In some capacity, it's gonna be around. I'm always gonna be around because I mean, this channel started off as like an experiment, a pipe dream, just see what happens. And I love doing this type of thing. I love hanging out with you guys. I like making content for you guys, no matter what it is. Especially Cobra Kai, obviously. But I have a bunch of different things that I'm passionate about that I could talk about, and I'm not going anywhere. Cobra Kai may be leaving us, but I'll always be here because I do love making content. Even from just like the poster that was revealed about Mr. Miyagi's box and like the contents that were on that poster, I'm more and more like I really think a Miyagi spinoff is coming. That's kind of what I'm in the same boat, Dom. I'm in the same boat. I wouldn't mess with Yaya when she was in high school. She smokes joints. She was probably a menace in high school. I've lost all faith in Disney Star Wars. I don't even consider it Star Wars anymore, bro. I don't. I just I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I will be watching, but I'm trying my best to stay positive about it, but it's kind of tough. But I will be watching it. Rest assured. Yes, I will be doing a live stream, probably the night of at some point. To be determined on the time, but I will be doing one for sure. Getting old, guys. 26 is the new 46. Just kidding for all you 46 plus year olds. No spamming in this dojo. If you do, you will be timed out. Guys, I am finally caught up on the chat. It took me long enough, but I'm finally caught up. So send in your questions. I'll probably go for another few minutes. Another few minutes. And I know I've been slacking on the streams, guys. It's just as you can see, I'm in another new place. This last few months has been so crazy. It's been really crazy. But now that I'm seemingly settled, I won't say I try not to speak too soon. But now that I'm seemingly settled, oh, what's this? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Why didn't I think of this before? Yes, I have talked to Peyton List. She's awesome. I didn't get to talk to her on set, but I talked to her at the Comic Con the next day. That was in April. Ooh, Croft. Good question. Favorite character arc in part 1? Um That's a tough one. I could go the cheesy route or the obvious route and say Johnny, but He does have a great arc. I'm gonna say Tori. Tori, Devin's got a great one. My though my favorite arc that's not Johnny is Tori. Melissa, I think actually we know better to never expect the unexpected when it comes to this show. You can never predict too much correctly. The show throws so many curveballs. I've actually not talked to the to Aiden Minks who plays Mitch, Penis Breath. So I maybe I should bring him on the channel, see if he wants to do like a little interview. I think that'd be kind of cool. He's funny this season. He always is. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna release a Sensei Kreese and Sensei Kim promo. I say it's 50-50. But what if they're the last ones? Ooh. Miguel does have a good arc. Melissa, I did not see your super chat. I don't know what happened. I think I might have saw something about your membership, but I did not see a super chat other than that. Lightning McQueen. I assume that's you, Daniel. I've met William Zabka. Oh goodness, 3 times. I met him 3 times. Great dude, of course. Jeremy Silver versus Kreese. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see it. Top 3. Oh, look at the cat in the background. Cat cameo. My favorite 3 kid teen characters: Robbie, Miguel, and Tori. No particular order. I actually did meet Brandon Lee during my second time on set. Such a great dude. Such a great dude. Funny enough, I did actually meet Brandon Lee, and the way I was able to recognize him during the trailer was his hair. His hair. He's got like a unique hairstyle. So that gave it away that I was like, oh, I know that guy. That's a guy I met. Gonna have to wait and see, Jake. Gonna have to wait and see, man. Oh man, what a long day. Did work all day and then had my martial arts class afterwards, and now I'm shattered. Hey, what's up, Joey? Good to see you, man. Brandon Lee is a great YouTuber. He's extremely underrated with the comedy and fights. Does he do YouTube? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he did that. I'll probably not be watching Acolyte, Travis. I heard it's a crock of crap. As is most of Disney Star Wars, to be honest. Hey. He ain't listening to me. What do you think is the secret? I can't say, Devrek, because I already know. I know, Croft, dude. 1 week. 1 week. How many? It's been like a year and a half since. No, it's been almost 2 years. It's been my math. 1 year and 8 months, I think, since season 5 premiered. Dude, Julian, you're telling exactly. Cobra Kai is what Disney Star Wars should be. Hire people that care about the projects. For real. Yeah, Alicia, who plays Sensei Kim, she has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I might have to check out Brandon's YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know he had one. He's definitely one heck of a martial artist, that's for sure, dude. They got some big, heavy hitters for the Sekai Taikai, clearly. Oh, that's awesome, Chris. What was your role? What episode are you in? Um, Sam's arc, it was okay. Definitely not one of the standouts in my opinion. She's okay. She doesn't do anything crazy. Seriously, John, it should be the blueprint. Like, this is what you do. This Top Gun Maverick and the Creed films, best continuations of an 80s franchise. I wish, Jake. I'm not that big of a creator. I wish if the invite gets extended, I'll be there. Oh, that's awesome, Chris. I bet that was epic. And you know all the secrets about that, dude. That's awesome. Robbie does have a great arc. He does have a great arc. Well, Dominic, as of right now, the rules of the Sekai Taikai have not been like made public to everyone. Obviously, I know, but um they could. As of right now, they could. Oh yeah, Mohammed, that's actually a good idea. I should do like a deep dive character development summarizing everybody. That would be sick. Steve, that's a great character to have as your favorite. Robbie's my second favorite character in the show. Yeah, Devin, and then maybe Kim and Kreese if they decide to do them. Dude, Brady, the season 6 soundtrack is chock full of insane tunes, man. It's got new stuff, and then it's got original, like older themes that are newer renditions. Oh, so good. So good, man. Yeah, keep your eyes out for leaks. I mean, thankfully, this has been better than season 5. I think they've done better with the screeners this time around. What's in the box? You're going to have to wait and see. Well, actually, Travis, if you're on social media, you can see what's in the box on they released a poster of everything that's in the box. So you can check it out there. Brandon's a great kid, so excited for the whole cast. Such a bright future for them. Yeah, so true, Chris. It's a freaking this cast is just chock full of like talented martial artists and just actors in general. Yeah, dude, some crazy stuff was getting leaked for season 5. I remember that era. That was the only reason I think I was glad I watched the screeners because I wasn't spoiled for anything. Or I wasn't spoiled anything. Nothing got spoiled for me. I worked on Cobra Kai, Lou just. Oh yeah, Chris. I don't know if you were around back in '84 or not, but it was special for me, and I was born in 1998, so like 14 years after, or yeah, 14 years after, and it was still special for me. So if you were around when the Karate Kid movies came out, oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine, dude. My favorite season up in this point, DJ, is not counting season 6 because it's not completed yet. I'm not gonna put a season ranking in an uncompleted season, but I would say it goes back and forth with 4 or 5, but they're all special in my heart, in my own eyes. I did see the Devon promo; it was pretty solid. They're getting slightly better with them. The first few were just so many mistakes in them; it was crazy. Yeah, I loved seeing Kiss in the trailer, man. I think that's the first Kiss song that's been featured in the show. I love Kiss. They need some more love. Lou just my role was just being a high school student. Had to shave off the old beard, get a nice cut. Look like a clean cut high school kid. That's about it. I would say Quan is one of my favorite fighters in the show. In the show, I can't say he's one of my favorites, but he's a great at what he does, and he's one of the best fighters, in my opinion. Or he's one of my favorite fighters. Shout out to Chris, man. Thanks for popping in, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, John, have a good night, my man. Ooh, Crease series. I like the way you think, Daniel. That's a good one. But on that note, guys, I think I'm going to call it. There will definitely be some more videos on the way this week. I'm going to be doing a lot of work this weekend preparing videos for you guys that will be ready when season 6 comes out. So you'll have all your season 6 fixings from me after the release, but there will still be a few videos coming out before the release, and there will be a live stream the night before the season premieres. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a lot of fun talking with you guys and sharing my experience working on season 6. It was truly a dream. I'm so thankful for you guys that I have people to share it with like this, other than friends and family. But 182 people in the chat, man. Can't believe it. Can't believe the community that's been built here. You guys are all awesome. Oh man, I hope you guys have a good night and go watch some Cobra Kai. Let's go. Last season's right around the corner, man. Go watch some Cobra Kai.